Hello.
Hi, and welcome to Frankly Unstreamable, a video game stream where we today are playing Skyrim, and we have broken it. Chris, would you care to describe the ways in which we have broken Skyrim?
Oh,
The
I
the um
I think
the
we're gonna be
sick things we've done to it.
I think we're gonna be tripping over our little breakages one at a time.
Yeah, I
It'll
think that's more
unfold.
interesting.
We want this to be a mystery until we discover anything in particular.
A
Now,
beautiful journey we go on together.
We
Fair
last
enough.
we last left off in the game of Daggerfall, and we were sort of discussing switching to Skyrim for the next stream, and we all together would suggest mods for our run through. And some people have contributed more mods than others, but altogether, we
Which
have.
is to say, Chris has contributed a total of 56 mods.
I don't think that's true.
I've been the one in control here, putting it all together, and I have added a couple things here and there on my own.
That brings certain privileges with it.
I mean, I may have added 4, possibly.
And oh, you guys aren't in the stream at the moment. I'm sure our listeners at Twitch TV/Frankly Implausible have already gotten a bit of an eyeful going on.
They would have to have.
Let's
Are
let
you
you guys
streaming via
join
Discord?
in. I'm about to.
Ah, okay.
Okay, you guys
There it
should
is.
have the option to join in.
So is that not the Dark Souls guy?
That is a Dark Souls guy.
We are playing Skyrim, not Dark Souls.
Why is it the Dark Souls guy then?
I suspect this game has been modded a little. So, we want to start
Oh, I
a
forgot
new
to say-
game.
I forgot to say the title of the series. It's Skyrim Streamocracy.
So I am concerned just about the near future.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Oren is watching us. Hi, Oren.
Hi,
what
Oren.
concerns? I did
Oren.
share some links to some of my own Steam friends.
Delightful.
But yeah, I
Now-
am concerned because I've done some things which may actually destroy this experience completely.
Chris, is
Okay.
that dude glowing green or?
Well, okay, so one mod that I've installed
He's living his best life, is what he's doing.
is the ENB series graphical modification, which allows us. Oop, wrong keys. Hang on.
Which allows us.
To sort of
dear.
mess with a bunch of different graphical filters. We can change the saturation of the world, we can change some intensity, and I mean, this is one thing that comes up occasionally when people criticize Skyrim. They think it's too desaturated, it's too grim and dull. And also when it displays red instead of green. So I've fixed all of those by swapping red and green and pumping the saturation way up.
And the effect that you've achieved is glow in the dark mini golf.
Right. For comparison's sake, we can just turn it off. Somewhere. Here we are. So
Theoretically.
Oh, there you go.
you could.
This is the normal coloration.
So, I mean, the differences in most ENBs are kind of subtle. It's just sort of a light way to enhance the realism a bit without throwing too much out the window. That's what you'll see in most ENB presets. Arguably, I've gone a little
I
bit
like Green
further.
Boy.
Yeah, no, this is happening now.
So, I think that we
now-
should have a nice husky boy.
We also have the race menu, which
Husky boy.
has a number of
Husky boy.
sliders we can look at. And you might recall in Daggerfall there were only 8 races. Skyrim
Came up
added a
third.
couple. I mean, Skyrim still has your classic Argonian and Breton. And
Mm-hmm.
when Skyrim came out, it
You
also
kid.
also
Pegasus?
Navi race?
Jedi is not a species, Chris.
arguably Orc and Imperial should have been in there in the beginning. Okay, Orc, the whole enfranchisement of the Orcs was a big plot point in Daggerfall.
Uh-huh.
So it's okay that they were gone, but Imperial should have always been there. The race menu should have always looked like this.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
I can't help but notice that Kryptonian is on the list.
No, I really want to see IKEA born.
Yeah,
What?
What?
Now, Kryptonians now have heat vision.
That's very clearly Zod.
IKEA-born look like this.
Sanic.
Yes.
Oh yes, we've
yes.
seen IKEA born in the past.
Oh, that's
yes.
horrendous. It's Chairface Chippendale.
Now, Sanic has the ability to go fast, but it gotta go fast. Sanic was originally not supposed to have this ENB running for it, but...
Sure. And so the fact that he appears to be a glowing ghost.
Hey, what's unfortunate, Khajiit?
It's a homeless and unemployed Khajiit who has things around them spontaneously
Oh my
combust.
god. That's
I-
Katya Manigan from Prequel.
The webcomic
Ugh.
prequel, which we've previously preached the glories of on this channel during one of the
Hey, there are
Daggerfall
at
plays.
least 3 distinct types of pony from My Little Pony on there. Oh
Yeah.
dear lord.
The glow is
We
just
got
sort
in
of...
heaven.
Alright, I'll turn the light on. There.
Is that better? I don't know.
Nope. No, I can confirm that it isn't.
Now what's
Oh.
a human kit?
I like this one. And by like, I mean it's less awful.
Oh, it's got little controls to steer the box.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
It's Spider's
So-
Man.
Before I saw this whole, oh no,
He's looking away in shame.
what's a sky knot?
What isn't a sky knot?
Why is that a Terminator? No, go back to Terminator. Why are his eyes floating out of the sides of his head like that?
That is a result of the Goatman mod race adding new eyes that a whole bunch of races seem to like to default to.
Why did it do that? Okay.
Now, the Terminator's texture features would probably appear if I hadn't gone quite so crazy with the ENBs.
No, you could show us that, but we do have to return to green mode, unfortunately.
If you make more than
I
one,
accidentally
Oh, good.
selected a Trandoshan.
Oh, that's just a lizard, man. I love that I can see straight on into his eye sockets. That's
Yep.
definitely not going to give me a lot of nightmares.
He's the Terminator.
What's
One of his eye sockets is glowing.
Saisky?
This is actually in the Elder Scrolls lore. The continent of Akavir, off to the east of Tamriel, is said to be inhabited by 4 different main races, one of whom are the Saiski, a
Okay.
sort of snake vampire race. There's a more human-like variant of the Saiski, if you prefer.
Must they be vampires? Is it not enough that they are snakes?
Well,
No,
never enough.
you know the
This is
importance of
Skyrim.
the snake pyre.
you gotta give snakes fangs, right? That's just logic.
So I know
But
that
they
there's,
already had fangs. Like, you didn't have to make them vampires to give them fangs.
there's Saisky, and then there's Saisky brackets man. Does that mean the other one is a Saisky woman?
No, this is like man in the terms of mankind or
Oh,
humanity. Like this
that's
is
a shame.
This is a
Because
less.
I kind of like that sexual dimorphism.
You can be
Ooh.
a
It
fe-
looks so awesome.
you
That
can be
looks
a
pretty good under the black
female
light.
snake of either Saisky or Saisky man. So this is a
Yeah, but see, that's the
woman
standard fantasy
Saisky.
sexual dimorphism, where the guy is
No!
a weird-looking monster beast, and the woman is just a standard sexy woman with some different features.
We
Right.
don't need snake titties.
No, it's exactly what I'm saying.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just mad at Skyrim.
Okay, that's the full-on predator. That's just the predator.
Yep, in 3 different races.
Now, I actually know what a Yuuzhan Vong is. They're
Yep.
a species of evil aliens from beyond the galaxy in the later Star Wars novels. Let's see what that looks like.
This is a Yuuzhan Vong.
No, it isn't. That's a normal-looking person.
Eh.
It doesn't seem to have a mouth, but other than that...
We don't need mouths.
That's just a human man.
So,
let's try
which of
get-
these Elder Scrolls races do we want to play?
Let's try and get a character that has not green somewhere on it.
Now, hear me
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
What if instead we pull into the green and we make Toad from Toad Hollow?
I don't
Because
know
Chris-
what that is.
I
I
think that one of the other mods that you've added is
Let's
one of the
us
ones
see.
that's going to give us some real wild spaces to... Why does he have two sets of eyes?
Yeah, some of these custom races don't know how to deal with eyes that well.
He looks almost like Admiral Akbar.
Yeah, that's the species he is. He's an Admiral
him?
Akbar.
Yeah, I'm pretty into goats.
Why did someone always call me the moment we start stream? Hey,
I'm pretty
whoa.
into this.
Chris?
No.
Is that Elsa from Frozen, but with her face missing?
Yeah, the Goatman race didn't implement anything whatsoever for women.
Well, it says goat man. I have to go unplug my phone. I'm sorry.
Orin wants us to try the Mr. Toad plan.
Alright, hey,
I-
someone's keeping an eye on the Twitch chat. Nicely done, Raven. You get
I have two. I
10
have two-
professional streamer points.
10 professional streamer points. Thank you.
Which adds up to about 5 Doritos.
I would like to cash those in right now. I'll eat them live and enter the name.
Whoa.
I love it.
That's pretty great, actually.
Shark person. Can we be a
Yep.
sexy shark woman?
Yes, please.
Alright, sounds like the Sharks are winning. Now, one
The
thing
sharks-
about some of the more custom races is that we don't have as many crazy expression skeletons added. So, you can't
But
deform
there's-
it quite as much as some of you might have been hoping. But on the other hand, we get to be a sexy shark woman.
I do want to
But it's
note that I
already-
just looked into chat, and Orin is endorsing my Mr. Toad plan.
Yes.
Which I still don't know anything about. Which
Well,
won't...
that's why it would be fun. We would sort of collaboratively create a Toad Man by making it
but
out of a different species.
We can. Be
Does she have
a-
2 fins on her head?
She
In the
seems to
spot where
have
you-
2 fins.
That's kind of great.
Now, Chris, I have a
So-
question for you, and it's what does this skin tone look like under normal filters?
That's a good question.
There's a hotkey to toggle this, and I'm probably going to want to learn that before the day is done, huh?
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Okay, that's just normal.
Well,
These are all
for
pretty...
sure.
Oh, there it is!
Yeah, there's
There's
a
the colors.
multicolor selection
Yes.
going on.
Can we do the bright turquoise?
Alright. Do we want to mess with the ENB so that that will come through, or... Let's just
Ooh, that's a
see
good
what...
point.
Let's just see what it looks like under the ENB
Yeah,
at
let's
the moment.
find out. Let's check that together.
I'm gonna guess pink.
Like a family.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a look! I declined to comment on the goodness of the look, but it's a
I do
look.
agree that Orin liked blue, but now that it's bright pink, are we gonna do
Are we a
The
buff
co-
shark or a slender hydronautic?
Hydrodynamic?
Yes, those are words.
Gosh, I
Yeah,
do love buff, powerful shark lady as an option.
Alright.
You know, they're just. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and Google what a Salachi is, because that's what it said this was, but.
I'm pretty sure that's just like someone wanted to make a shark race and looked up the Latin term for the shark
It's literally
family.
just the scientific name for the genus of sharks.
Yeah, this isn't from anything. This is...
Salachimorphia.
It's
I
someone
believe
with
Orin
very,
wanted
very
us to go
specific
buff.
interest. I'm with Orin. Buff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're...
we want this.
This is as buff as the Salachi I get.
They're
Just
a,
gonna
a
zoom out.
sleek species on the whole, I understand.
Cowards.
Looks like there aren't any war paint options. Oh, no, there are some.
Hey Laura, would you be so kind as to
That looks
post
more like
on
blush.
Facebook so we can both share it so people can see that we're streaming?
Oh, okay, never
Yes.
mind. I am absolutely wrong. Do we want
What have
cool
we got in colors?
tiers?
Ooh, I kind of dig
Okay, I screwed up with the
stripes
colors.
like
Go back to the colors.
splashy ones.
Yeah, click on the color thing.
All right.
Like if you
choose
could
color.
do a big X-shaped scar in the middle
Okay,
of the forehead,
Let's get
that would
the
be ideal.
middle to the middle. Like the middle,
Okay. That's
Yeah.
That's value, I believe.
and let's just run the top color. The top one is color, so let's just run that until we find something.
Yeah, they're all gonna be registered as black right now.
Okay. Let's
'Cause
just like
We're
middle
gonna
all
give it a
of them.
bit of value.
And hey, Twitch chat, I would love it if you guys could help us start brainstorming
Oh,
some
yeah.
names for a hot
Yeah.
pink, green glowing
This is
shark woman.
stuff.
Let's choose one that's
I mean,
kind of contrasting to this magenta.
do we want to accessorize with the hair, and do we want to commit to anything on the hair color? Because that may influence our war paint color.
I kind of like the hair color. The contrast with the pink.
Yeah.
Okay, so far the name that's been suggested is Sula, with 2 A's. Am I saying that right, Oren?
Now we can go crazy vivid on the markings. We can also have the markings be under one eye if we don't like this whole symmetry thing.
I think we need to introduce a third color to this ensemble.
Alright, alright. Now, blue is pretty challenging to reach under this
These
top
circumstances.
particular filter I
Ooh,
have.
wait, hang on. Way out at the right-hand side there, you had something that was pretty good. That was it.
It
that-
blends, but... Ooh, yeah. It acts very differently depending on the angle, which is doing something.
Ooh, yeah, it's iridescent.
Do we get... Now, we can darken it to make that... to get away from that. And that just makes it blue, but... There's something about the iridescence, isn't there?
It does kind of look like Mewtwo. Thank you for that, Rain. Just a little.
Alright.
I wanna perhaps make the suggestion that the neon mini golf is better used as an occasional accent. Okay, yes. No. Way up top. Way up the top. There it is.
Alright.
No, all the way. Oh yeah.
This is all the way.
It's the hitherto undiscovered species of giraffe shark. Hang on. Lead our way forward. Hello. I heard that you were watching my Twitch stream, and I just wanted to check in to see how you were all enjoying it. Whoa. A very real predator instinct just kicked in and made me want to run away.
Alright, I think that makes it... We have to keep it now. She's
We're
a
doing
predator.
it right, yeah.
Which may influence our ability to manipulate it. Okay, so...
Chris, what do you say we play like 80% of the time in like real colors, and then we try and copy this color scheme using like the real Skyrim colors? Am I making sense?
Well, where's everyone else stand on that?
We like the pink on green. Let's
like the
bring
pink on
regular
green.
colors back on and see if we can get the pink on green through.
Alright. Oh yeah,
I'm
we
just
have
interested-
full
yeah, yeah.
color control in this.
Great.
So.
I'd like to see the rest of Skyrim in its own colors, like most of the Oh, actually, that's still pretty good.
Ooh.
Now the hair color's gotta change, of course, but on the whole, not bad.
Yeah, the haircut kind of looks like the kind of woman who would ask for your manager if you didn't give her.
Yeah. No, we really gotta
Color
up that to
correction
like
napkins.
anime
Yeah.
protagonist.
Well, yeah, we're gonna make it saturated, obviously, and maybe a bit brighter.
Ooh, okay, it's getting better.
We can make it glow.
Ooh, she looks like Rapunzel in Tangled.
That's not bad. Is blonde what we want to go with, or do we want to experiment with like the glowing
Try pink.
green hair? Pink is an interesting option. Yeah, there it is.
And do we want to
Now
change
you're ready
the
to
war
become a
paints
magical
to be a
girl
third
and
color?
save Tokyo. Sorry,
Alright,
Chris, I
let's
talked
make the
over you.
war paint a third color then, like we were saying
Yes,
before.
absolutely. I'm thinking turquoise.
Although,
Ooh.
we can mess with the hairstyles a bit.
Ooh, I actually really like those long, luscious locks.
These?
No,
There
they're
are
even
a
long, like
couple
all
of-
the way down to the shoulder. It really accents the incredible length of the neck.
Alright, so 48 is a good go-to. Someone remember that as we jump all around the place.
Yep. I do like 48. But you know what's also good is that, like, sort of ponytail one. It's like, it's closer to the right-hand side, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of like the undercut that was going on there.
I think that might be it. That was the
Chris,
ponytail I
59?
meant, though.
There's a ponytail.
That
like,
one. 50. It might be 58.
And it's very straight, which makes sense for a very aquatic, sleek character, right?
For the streamline, yeah, curly hair would just hold you back in the water.
We all know that's how physics works.
Yep.
I want to see what's at the far left. We haven't even...
Oh,
Okay, the Dread Tentacle mod, which I installed
Nope.
for the Staysky and Gorgons.
Yeah, that's not working for me, I don't think.
These are vanilla.
Ugh. Vanilla Skyrim hair looks so bad by comparison to the mods.
Yeah.
well, yeah. Oh, this is very punk.
Ooh, actually, that one with the long hair and the bun was nice. She looks like a
Before this, I
hairstylist.
think.
Where?
Oh, this one, yeah. No, the one after this.
That's
It
good
has
too.
a back bun and a long.
Yeah, I think that one's my favorite so far.
Yeah, I like the
Alright.
23.
Alright, we spent long enough on hair, and 23 is... Oh, you mean 22. I assume. 23 is also excellent, but...
I think 22 is my favorite. That's what gets my vote.
You know what? I think we
Ooh,
need
although-
long hair just because of the length of our neck. Unless we want the neck.
I
Or it
think-
really wants the 23.
Well, we gotta give the people what they want, right?
Orin really wants punk hair.
Alright.
I mean, I'm sure that we can.
God, the zoom in menu does not care about this neck, huh?
Whoa!
just zoom directly into the Adam's apple, you know?
I love how she sometimes looks up above where the camera is, but then also sometimes dips her head back into frame to be like, "Hey, I'm still here. How you guys doing down there?"
Oh, cool. We can mess with this
Posted it on Facebook.
eyeliner,
Cool,
too.
thank you.
We
Mm,
have so much power.
I'm worried that if we do too much makeup, she might start to look ridiculous, which...
We
we do
might-
not have a mod that adds Molotov's rain, but if
We
you
might add a
do that-
Molotov mod at some point, for sure. You
Oh,
can probably
cool.
just
Cheek
send it
color
to Chris
gives,
and...
what, gills?
Heck, yes.
I'm just gonna mess with all of these color sliders just to see what we have to play with. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
laugh lines does anything. Some things do, though, as we've discovered with this whole cheek color.
I
don't think
actually
she has the
do
right
like the
cheek
What
gills.
muscles
is
for
this?
laugh lines.
Ooh. Who's that mysterious exotic lady?
Alright, so these are all the things we can mess with.
And there it
Do-
is. You crossed the line. Now she's a clown.
Do we want all of them?
Actually, I kind of love it. I
I-
feel guilty for loving it, but I kind of do.
I'm gonna make this pink
can we
into
subdue
white
all
to
our
make
colors?
it teeth. Now it's teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good idea. I think we could lose the forehead thing.
Gonna say.
Because it kind of looks like a fly covered in paint head butted her.
Now, what do we think of this chin?
Actually, yeah, white is good for the chin.
It goes with the teeth.
Right, exactly.
Which
Yeah.
kind of subtracts from the teeth being teeth, in my opinion. Then again,
No, I think it still looks.
she's a shark. She needs to have multiple layers of teeth.
Precisely.
Exactly.
We're just...
I
Alright.
don't think we actually need these cheek colors, though.
I think maybe the
I really like the gills.
the tears can go, the gills can stay.
Alright, what about the eyeliner?
Well, for one thing, the leopard spots we don't need. The eyeliner, it's not good
Same
eyeliner.
color as the
Yeah,
war
okay.
paint seems all right.
If it's all part of the war paint, then that works.
I mean, we could get rid of it. I think with war paint is stronger than getting rid of it, though.
Yeah.
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 And we wanted to try and make the cheek look like gills.
Yeah, so like pinkish. Maybe just match the hair. I mean, we don't want to have clashing colors.
Too many colors would be a problem.
Now, one thing race menu lets you do is save colors and then load them in other color menus. So
Thank you.
I don't need to mess
Good
around with
for
these
that.
sliders. And
Chris, you're a
F9,
genius.
color loaded.
Tall shark.
So there, it's the exact same color as the hair. All right.
I'm very intimidated.
Yeah.
There are a couple of mouth
Which means it's
shapes.
working.
Intimidated is one word for it.
Oh yeah, no middle sliders, right? We gotta mess with this a bit. Mm,
I think,
she looks like
kinda
she's
leaning
really
to
enjoying
high.
that gum you gave her.
Yes. Just really ruminating
Yeah,
on
high
the.
is good,
flavored?
Low is also very good.
What's the chat say, Raven?
I'm liking
Uh,
this.
Not very much about these slider things. I think we need a strong chin.
How far forward can we get the chin to go?
This
Oh,
many.
maybe not a strong chin.
Yeah, that makes it a square chin,
Ooh.
whereas
Yeah,
like
that is a
shark,
very lantern-jawed shark
Shark-
lady.
sharks are arrows.
Yeah,
sharks are knives, not
There
squares.
it
Sharks
is.
are arrows.
Sharks-
Sharks are knives.
Sharks are not
Chris
hammers.
Palfrey
Chris
Min.
is right.
2019.
2019.
Also, we desperately need to tweet a screenshot of this immediately
Wait,
Please.
let me get the teeth
I
back.
can't.
There.
in a slightly better zoom. There it is.
I mean, we have camera
Sean, can you do
manipulation.
that?
Yeah, I will. As what I'm doing
As soon
right
as we
now.
get
is
it good.
waiting for Chris to
Chris, why did you not
set
fix
me
it?
up
Oh.
the perfect shot.
Yeah, oh, of course.
didn't
That's
I
the first
fix?
rule of photography.
There she
You could
is.
have done this camera thing earlier.
You know what? I'm starting to not like the posture as much. She's
Yeah,
looking
Fix
hunched.
that?
It was good for that jump ahead to spook you, but
Yeah, it scared the literal hell out of me. I'm a very holy man now that the hell has been scared out of me by this shark lady.
we
But
can
she
pull
can
it
stand
back.
up straight now.
It
There
actually
it
not
is.
that
does
far
look
back.
a lot
Not
taller.
that far back.
A little bit forwards, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Now, what do we think of leaning quite a ways back?
I don't know. I like the leaning forward. No.
See, now she's ready to do a Saturday Night Fever strut.
I don't. That one looks like she's judging you. Like
You
she's.
can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's shark. No time to talk. She may also be a woman's shark, but she is a woman shark as well.
Now, one thing to consider is that sharks don't have necks, and I just want to see how. Okay.
A little bit
Sharks never
forwards.
turn
a little
around.
bit
They don't
forwards.
have necks. Oh dear lord!
No, we need the long
The,
neck.
the taller one's
It
better.
actually looks like the movie Jaws is playing out on her shoulders.
I personally like the long neck with just slightly leaning forward because it looks like she's eyeing you as prey.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's the one.
Alright, let's just
Not
get
too
a,
much of a slouch, but standing way straight up, she looks weird.
let's get a full
Yeah.
camera thing going on to
Yeah, get
us
right
a
on in there.
Yeah.
nice view.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yep. And give me that
Yeah,
3/4 view for the screenshot.
like so.
Little bit more to the right. No, towards so that I can see her other eye. There she is. Okay, that's going on Twitter.
Alright, and now that it's been
Wait,
tweeted,
she needs
it's
a name.
canon.
She
Yep,
needs a
that's
name.
Now we've had Sula submitted.
Which is
Mm.
not bad. Pretty good.
It's not. No, it's a good one. I just wonder if we can have something funnier.
It's
Sula's
S-U-L-A-A.
is a serious shark lady name. I'm looking for something that really betrays like the fun party girl shark that she
Well,
so
let's-
clearly is.
Let's come up with a last name.
Sula, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way.
I'm sorry. Did you want to run that by me again?
Now,
You know,
we do
like,
have a
from my
character
Immortal.
limit here, I think. Do we have a character limit here? I don't think we have
It's pretty
oh,
high
we do
limit.
have a character limit.
It's 26.
Okay. So
Thank you
enough
for
for
typing
every
that in
letter of
numbers.
the alphabet.
So that we could,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly why I did it. I'm an experienced person at character creating. I think we can all agree. Alright, I do want to just real quick
check out those eye colors.
see what this is.
Teethany Kershark.
Okay. Now, what do we think of Tiffany Kersharko?
Why the cur?
I don't know.
Can we up the saturation just about 5%?
From base?
Yeah.
What about Tiffany O'Shark?
Tiffany O'Shark. Okay, Tiffany O'Sharkaran.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna need to reset.
Oh my gosh, we're all no Tiffany.
Teethany.
Yes.
That's it.
Alright.
Teethany O'Shark Aren. O comma or apostrophe O'Shark. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. There we go.
The S needs
Alright,
a
treat.
capital, of course.
Of
Yes,
course,
yes,
of course.
yes.
Okay, so
I love this.
so the tweet reads, "You can tell by the way she used her walk, she's a woman shark. No time to
So
talk.
now it's the
We have
part.
created the world's greatest Skyrim character, Teethany O'Sharkaran."
So now it's the part of every mod pack where we get attacked by
She has a tail.
prompts.
She has a tail?
Yeah.
And a back
Oh,
fin.
For the back fin.
Now, not many of the mods actually need to be configured. You
Really?
can see right here. Yeah, we've mostly stuck with race mods and graphical stuff. Sky UI, let me just turn on
I sure
one
didn't.
mod. Where is... There we are.
Yes, yes.
And we can now see in our inventory, this is what we're starting with. One of the race mods, the ones that added Crystal from Star Fox race.
Oh dear.
Oh, we gotta
That's
put
not
on
a
all that
race.
garb.
We're able to...
Crystal from Star Fox is an individual character.
Oh no, we can't have those tail bindings. They
That's
take away
true.
our actual tail.
And what happens
Oh,
to
dear
our
Lord.
fin?
No, Chris, can we please give Tiffany some dignity?
I was just seeing what she looks like with the Star Fox clothing.
Yeah, no, I understand that that's what you were doing.
And taking off the tiara.
Oh no, hang on,
'cause
no, she can keep the jewelry.
Keep these.
Now the
The
tiara,
jewelry looks great.
the tiara has no idea how tall Teethany's head is.
Oh, where is it?
It's
Oh, Tiffany.
It
That
also
looks
doesn't
unpleasant.
move with you, which bothers me immensely.
I think that needs to stay where it is, please. Yes.
Please and thank you.
Yes.
Alright.
When she runs, she has this angelic halo that lets the world know how perfect she is.
Okay.
So,
I love you so much, Tiffany.
alright. I'm just gonna
We don't-
alt
I've
tab.
never been prouder of anything I've made in my life.
And yeah, let's make an ENB together. Let's forget about the one I made and just sort of fuss with
Okay,
the
perfect.
saturation like Raven was asking earlier. I'm gonna alt tab out and just sort of real quickly figure out what files I need to mess with here. So what's it look like from your perspective? Because I alt tabbed out.
It looks like your shift tab.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
just Tiffany standing perfectly still on my screen.
Huh.
It's a screenshot of Tiffany. If
I
you
mean,
face
that's
the
not
camera
bad.
at her, it'd be my new desktop background, I'll tell you that.
And we
There
can
she
just
is.
mess with
Oh.
we can just mess with the ENBs from where I left off. That might actually be easier than me alt tabbing out.
Okay, so
There isn't a reset to default, I don't think. So just gonna switch.
let's brighten up the reds just a bit.
All right. Well, let's make the reds red again.
Oh, but I love this.
Ooh, Teethany.
Huh, this isn't where I swapped the reds, is it?
Look
I
at the
just-
way her powerful arms swing. Yes, Teethany.
I kind of like the purple and yellow, to be honest.
That's not bad.
I mean, I like her original
You know what?
color.
We'll play with it until we get sick of it.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Oh, we can't see her face very well. Ah, it's fine.
It's fine for now.
Her face is
I mean, the real problem is that the lighting in
important
this
part.
is absolutely destroyed.
just garbage.
My child, and choose where your
so
new
where
life
does
shall begin.
Teethany come into this? Is she coming to Skyrim from a ship? Is she a landowner? Are we doing the vanilla start?
She has to come in from a ship, right?
Was she
Which she,
shipwrecked?
Nod
Yeah.
through
Shipwrecked
the
off
edge
the
of the
coast.
ship in the ocean, crawled
She-
into it.
She
and
was
stowed away.
she was shipwrecked by her own teeth. Anise.
Yeah,
She was shipwrecked from an
No, she
underwater
was-
ship that crashed onto the
There is yet
land
hope.
by
She
accident.
found herself at a shipwreck.
And that's her story, and she's sticking to it.
She ate all the
Yep.
people who were shipwrecked, and that's where we begin our story.
Assimilated.
All those great pointy and thumpy things. And,
I've-
by the way, the load screens do not care about our ENBs. So,
Oh god,
alright.
this water.
Well, that's challenging to look upon.
Do sharks start with...
Water breathing?
Hey, Chris, how come every time we play an Elder Scrolls game on this stream, it ends up with us crashing into the water in a... well, not always a boat and not always water, but you know what I mean.
I believe I can't fly. Water breathing. Yep, we can breathe underwater.
Hell yeah!
And I do like the... Like, this wasn't a joke mod, it's just nice to have these animated icons up here in full
Oh,
color.
yeah. No, that looks good.
I put in
What
a
are the
couple
other
of...
species? She got claws. Can she bite people? Is that like a combat move she has?
Now,
Got talons.
one thing that happened is I think some of the race mods are applying their powers even though we didn't pick their race.
Equine tastes.
Yeah.
That's odd. Does that mean that she can eat hay?
Royal
think it
Also,
has
I'm
to. She
Cantaloupe.
can eat
reasonably certain
horses.
spirometry dash is a sonic power.
I'm running circles around you. We could
Going
have...
too slow is 100% a sonic power.
We
Wait,
did
does that mean
choose
that
not
Teethany
to
is
play
super
as
fast?
Sonic. Well, let's get her on
Ooh.
land and see what got... Oh,
That's actually perfect because, you know, sharks, they
You have
can
to
never
swim out
stop
the
moving
crack in the
forward.
boat, I think.
it takes a bit before you can get to the crack on a boat. Alright, this is about our move speed. It's not awful.
You do more damage while moving, which is great for a shark.
That's true. So this sack can give us apples, but we're carnivores, aren't we?
Yeah, we don't want no sugar.
Do we want to mess around in
Vegetable.
this great purple ocean and find all the best loot? Or just get out there?
Nah, I think we should just grab those shoes and get out. Oh, that woodcutter's axe.
Yeah, we gotta be chopping wood. Wait,
I'm gonna tweet this
Bunch
at
of
Griffin
food.
and Justin McElroy. They need to see that we're following it. There.
We live by
Their
your
example.
Yes,
Yeah, dead
exactly.
passenger.
let's just get some Hammerfell garb going on. I want to see the hat on Teethany.
I'm still quietly being very proud of the name Teethany.
Yes, no, that's maybe your best ever.
Oh,
Possibly.
the hat works though.
Alright. And is there anything cool in this chest? Just money and lockpicks. Yeah, we need to be out in the sea.
Now, are we gonna do this entire playthrough in the sea?
I mean, we'd need some kind of add content to the oceans mod, which none
don't
of
think
our
there
more
is
than
one.
60 mods are.
So,
So we got this purple mountained majesty going on.
also, the neon purple fog.
Yeah. This ENB's
Oh.
got a bit of a color
know-
bias going on.
In first
Wow.
person, it kind of looks like this might be just what her color vision is like.
Just swimming into. Oh yeah, like the way the predator sees everything in infrared.
Yeah.
Now, is there a way to make the ENB change when you go third person?
Not that I'm aware of.
You'd have to manually do it, I think, every time.
Oren suggests that we go join the Wizard College because apparently we've started close to there.
Yep.
Do you think we
Yeah,
have
we
the
have.
stats for that?
We're level 1.
I genuinely have no idea.
Our stats are going to become whatever we choose them to. I mean, we're
You
probably
think we
not.
can get OCAD loans to pay for Wizard College?
We're probably not as optimal as if we were like Altmer or something, because Altmer are the best at magic.
I
don't
said
know.
OCAD, I meant OSA.
Yeah, I thought so.
For
I think perhaps alicorns are pretty good at magic too, but we'll never know because we didn't pick a My Little Pony race.
and we never will.
You just need a spell
Apparently
or
we
two
just
under
need
gold.
And
one
there's no
spell
other
and
way to
200
learn
gold
that
pieces.
information.
Yeah, what is the default stat spread for this race?
I
Chris
can
is better.
I can go back into the race menu and find out. Let me just.
Can't you just, like, take a look at your stats?
What are those barnacles?
Fine. I'll go to the stats menu. Here's
look
another
like
place
Onions.
that does not care about. Alright, so apparently sharks get a bonus to restoration. And
What?
smithing is at 20.
That makes no sense.
What in God's name?
Two-handed,
Two-handed,
one-handed, archery, light arc.
archery.
Better at one-handed than anything else.
That makes sense.
I mean,
Imagine-
we don't have hands.
And we are
Tiffany
great
seems to
at
be like someone who would
speech.
use magic and daggers.
We are so good at speech, but that's being enhanced by some of our equipment, I think.
Of course she
Well,
is.
look at
Just
how
that
beautiful she
natural
is.
charisma.
Yeah.
Alright.
The hat almost makes her long neck look normal. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're losing it. There we are. So much better.
God, that is a beautiful shark woman.
So I'm very scared for when we
Best one I've ever seen in Skyrim.
I'm very scared for when we eventually
Oh.
meet an ice wolf inevitably. Or that.
Oh shit! What?
Hella's Folly?
No, Laura. That's a xenomorph.
Oh,
Those aren't in Skyrim normally.
Yeah, I think that's the Predator mod doing its thing. Hey,
Okay.
Xenomorph.
Chris, do not approach it. Run. It actually doesn't seem that interested in us.
Also, we can
If you
run
get Tiffany-
real fast.
What's that? Who was that?
who knows? We're already way past him.
He's, I mean, Xenomorph food. He's also apparently immortal. Let's go talk to him.
Nope. Oh,
Hello,
he can be
Xenomorph.
brought to his knees but not slain, I guess.
He's Deacus.
Will the xenomorph kill you while you're talking to him?
Oh, he's Deacus.
See, Raven knows what's up. I did not mess with any of the underwater settings in the ENB, and I think they replaced all the other ones. Which is
Oh,
why we
still
have
underwater
enough
looks normal colored? Well, that makes sense for the shark. She can see normally underwater and she can't see out of the water.
True.
Yeah.
And at some point during this playthrough, we'll get sick of the magenta world, and we'll switch back to normal vision.
Oh, no,
signifying that her eyes have
I'm
become
ki-
accustomed to
I'm
living
kind
on
of
land.
hoping that like occasionally I'll shout out, "Hey, change the ENB setting here and change that."
Oh yeah, for
We'll just-
sure we're gonna do that.
We'll keep messing
Yeah,
with
let's
it. We
go
won't
find-
ever go back to normal.
Let's go find my
see.
the liar.
All right, that's the
love
Wizard College.
I think we got to do the Wizard College. It was the first thing that was suggested.
Are these ice wolves?
All right. They're wolves of some sort, so I'm just gonna get some magic ready. Favoriting some up. And
Nice.
So you have healing magics. Okay, you do have fire.
Ah, they're not ice wolves. They're just regular wolves.
They burn pretty quick though. Is that what the flame spell usually looks like in Skyrim?
just yellow.
Bright yellow.
Well, no, but like the part where it's just a flamethrower. For some reason, I
Yeah.
remember it being a fireball.
There is a fireball spell. It's a different one.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get these pelts so that we can sell them.
Yeah,
That's
need 200
singed.
Teethany's all about
Burnt
this game.
toast.
I don't know that fire is the enemy of sharks. do you guys
Sharks
think?
are.
Well, friend.
I mean,
I
they're
would say that lightning was the enemy of sharks myself.
like
Yeah, I
sharks
agree. I
don't
think they're-
interact with fire. It never comes up in a shark's day to day.
Right. Now, it is somewhat strange that Teethany started out knowing a fire spell.
We found a
but-
cave already?
Hobbs Fall. It's on the way. Let's just poke inside.
What could it hurt?
Getting a bit of stalling from the game here.
Um,
I'm surprised this is the first time.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little scared.
Oh, you know what it is? I think it may not have loaded one of my mods correctly, which does something to the loading screens.
Oh.
Alright, so it says it's not responding. I'm
I mean,
gonna
this'll happen.
close and relaunch.
That's fair.
So, what's the time before we... How long did it take to get a crash?
Yeah, how far into the stream are we?
45?
That's not bad.
I mean, a good half hour of that was character creation.
Character creation well spent. It looks
Oh,
like...
hey, Arjun. I didn't see your Facebook message that you were watching it still now.
Hi, Arjun.
Alright, so... The preview has been paused. Let me know if... Alright, I've launched the game. It's still loading some stuff up.
I'll open the actual Twitch stream.
Twitch stream is still black. And I am going to need to re-go live on Discord for you guys.
Okay.
Loading time. So, what's everyone's goals for this stream? Where do we want Teethany going?
I think the Wizard College is a good idea, because I suspect that one of you weirdos has put in at least one mod for magic.
For magic.
Like, I think
have
probably someone's added a spell pack or something.
I have done none magic, but I have done things that will ruin the experience of being in civilization.
You know
Well,
what?
there's a
Raven?
strong claim.
So have I.
Oh no.
Yeah, those mods are going to interact together. Alright, I'm not going to
Interesting.
bother looting.
Yeah, can we just, like, quick travel?
I think you have to go a place before you can...
I think you can always travel to Whiterun. No?
Nope.
Okay.
Here's another place that could not care less about our ENBs. We're going to have a lot of contrast where
Hey, what
sometimes
are
things
those
are...
mines and shrine over there?
Where?
You know what? Let's save those adventures for later. Because those are obviously mod places.
Alright, I genuinely don't know about them though, so... Despite me having installed all the mods, I maybe haven't read all the readmes quite as thoroughly as... So some of this will be a surprise to me too.
There was a discovered mine
Oh,
and
joy.
a discovered shrine all the way out to the west side of the map.
Yeah, I think I still want the Alakir clothes at least. And sure, we'll grab some money while we're here. It's not like being in Civilization will suck or anything.
I'm just gonna say that I'm sorry in advance because the only like large-scale mod that I added was the one that
Don't spoil it now.
is horrible. Hey, a dead
We'll
task.
see it when we see
Do
it.
they have armor?
Eat him. Eat him.
Ooh.
Let's be the Thalmor. Oh, we want that staff. Oh, this is a good corpse to have.
Thank goodness we
Hey,
reloaded.
Raven, that's a messed up thing to say.
Yes. It's just
Yeah.
with her neck. I love it.
Oh, that's a good look. Hey, Teethany, you're killing it, babe.
You go, honey. You can go.
Nah, we need to get rid of this cloak. We can't see our tail.
That's Oh yeah, that's
True.
a shame.
Maybe the cloak, yeah.
There we are. Now we can swim. That's how shark tails do.
It's a little disappointing the way the tail just kind of hangs there limply and twitches occasionally in the water. You would wish the shark had her own swimming animation or something.
Yeah.
Have we considered
Still pretty
this?
good, though.
Is it possible she's not so much a shark woman as she is a plesiosaur one?
She just
What
kind of
was the
like...
neck?
That the Twitch stream looks so much better than our Discord stream
our view?
because
How's the delay?
Why?
it's a couple seconds.
It's
Look at-
existent.
Look at that water jitter.
Wait, why
Yeah, I
does the
do
Twitch
not
stream
love the
look better
jittering
than...
of the fluids.
So, epilepsy warning, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you got
Something
this far, you're
horrible has
probably
happened.
okay, but...
I guess
Oh,
we
I
should
just-
avoid water, even though it's obviously the
And it does occur to me that the colors I swapped were red and green. So if anyone out there has red-green colorblind, they just think we're playing completely normal Skyrim. They don't know why we're freaking out.
Wait, hang on, is this what that would look like?
probably not.
No,
No, because you see something in between the two, like, you don't...
I also
They look like the same color, they don't look
Right.
swapped.
That's not what it would look like if I was colorblind.
didn't
Yeah,
perfectly swap it.
Oh, these green flames look nice.
Those are cool green flames. Oh yeah, let's watch
warming
this
cozy.
wolf roast to death in slow motion. Hey, was something in that wolf's... Why did...
Go on.
What's that? What's on that hill? Oh, okay, I thought it was a person.
Cave Stalker
Are-
says, "Ha, found you."
I mean, it used to be a person.
This is also from the Predator mod, I think.
Oh, good!
Oh, predators are powerful.
Turns out.
Okay, it
Oh, did
cared
we
about
die?
the ENB for a moment there.
Meridian
Did we
is
die?
pretty creative, I'll give her that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we did.
Alright, do we want to turn on God mode?
No,
No? Is Teethany above cheating?
I think Teethany's above cheating.
Below water, but above cheating.
Yeah.
Okay, can we like quick save a bunch of times though?
Yeah, I think that's maybe more our speed.
Like once we get our clothing and
Yeah, just so we don't have to start right from the beginning every time.
We gotta do different color settings too, because this one's starting to grate on me.
It is kind of giving me a headache.
Alright. Let's do that now. So,
I think, okay, here's my suggestion. I think that someone who was just turning into the stream, based on one of our tweets about Teethany, our beloved shark daughter, is going to expect her to look much as she did
In the picture.
the picture.
So we might want to turn regular colors back on.
alright. Let me
And
just...
then, like, for the occasional cave rave or whatever, that's when we get into the wild look.
Oh, so you're saying that we don't change the core and ENB too much. We just...
oh, orange and red though.
Right, I'm saying we don't change. We do like a fairly normal color palette for most of the time, and then sometimes we get buck wild with it during like
Alright. I'm gonna
the
need
biggest
to...
fight of Tiffany's
I'm
life
gonna
or
need to
whatever.
memorize that hotkey for toggling the ENB, I think.
Sure.
Let's see. I think it's F12, which is also apparently screenshot. So I'm gonna have a lot of unused Steam screenshots after this.
Yeah, but they'll each be solid gold. So can you really complain about
It
that?
might be Shift F12.
Yeah.
Oh, this is absolutely just gray now.
Yeah, this is why I got
Well, I mean,
into
you can put
ENBs to turn the
make it look like
I
a
got-
normal color palette, but not. You know what I mean?
Is
I
it
got- I
less
got-
gray outside?
I got into the ENBs to saturate Skyrim, and then I did other things.
Right. Do you think we can maybe find some like happy medium
Well,
ground in
we
it?
can
You know
only
what?
we can only have one ENB option.
I
'Cause
see.
I just have an option to turn ENB on or off. I can't switch between presets on the fly.
Okay.
I
Probably the best thing to do with our stream time isn't mess with colors anyway.
Alright.
We'll fix it later.
This is something we'll do after the stream.
Yeah.
Loot the corpse. Loot the corpse.
Everything this guy has is great. I'm so glad we were traveling with the Thalmor.
I just want to add that this ship apparently is called the Skinny Horker, and that does sound like a insult that a high school girl would give to someone with bulimia.
Ooh. Accurate, but unfortunate. Does it help you at all to know that a horker is a specific species of walrus that lives in Skyrim?
It does slightly.
Yeah, I thought it might be a little better.
Okay, can we save right now?
Quick save.
Yeah, because definitely climbing out of the shipwreck isn't something we ever need
We've
to
done it
see
enough.
again.
And can we try and stay? Ugh.
Oh,
What
the
is causing this?
Skyrim? Skyrim's a...
Hey, Todd?
Okay, can you, title TCL and just fly to where we're going?
Yeah, I don't think
I mean, that
that's
doesn't
like-
increase our move speed much.
Yeah,
No,
we
but
wouldn't
it'll
be
get us out of the water.
flashing.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Alright, collision is off, and... That's apparently what does the I'm okay with this, actually.
Yes! Yes! Yes, I love it!
Oh, Teethany, you continue to amaze us. To the skies!
And now the tail's even going up and down a bit.
Yeah!
I think there's something with water collision that some mod somewhere is screwing up. And that is affecting how the tail interacts with it.
You know, I think maybe we should lose the hood to see those gorgeous, lustrous pink
Yeah.
locks.
I agree.
There she is in all her glory. Soaring through the
Beautiful.
sky like a majestic shark. Like a soaring shark eagle.
So once we get to a
Teethany.
town,
I'm
we can
so
save.
glad we TCL'd.
Yes.
That looks like a thing.
A
What does
thing?
TCL mean?
I don't
Toggle
even know.
clipping.
Toggle clip mode.
Ah, I see.
Mm.
Like, that's a thing, right?
There's something flying there, yeah.
What?
Oh, hey, there's penguins. But also there's something flying in the air. Oh, wait, the
Penguins
penguins
are-
can talk.
What?
There's like 3 distinct... Is that a missile?
No, I think that...
You know, I'm really regretting not installing J containers or something, because you can just click on things and it would tell you what mod anything in particular is from. And I have no idea what did this or why.
Oh, that's kind of part of the mystery.
A mystery for now. Chris, I do swear there's something flying around above you, though.
It looks like an airplane propeller, like a busted
you
up.
Over there in the sky. Didn't you see it?
No.
Okay. Hang on.
Keep going, keep going.
Zoom out
Along
from
the
the a
horizon.
little.
Can you give me a compass direction?
It's over her right shoulder, I think.
Spin in a circle and just look at the clouds all
Yeah.
around.
Keep going, keep going.
I think it was just part of an
Is
island.
it gone?
Whatever it was,
It might have been a
gone now.
cloud.
There was something. But it's gone now. Okay, keep an
probably
eye
a
out for weird
dragon.
flying somethings.
Okay.
Other
Now,
than
once we
us.
get where we're going, we're gonna go back to, I know it's going to sound sad, but walking among the mortals, right?
Yeah, it does look kind of like a combine drop pod, but I don't think any of us put in a...
There is no...
Half-Life
I didn't
mod.
add a Halo or Half-Life race or anything.
That's where we met the,
I did add Star Wars as
strong.
that... Yeah,
That was
the
definitely
Yautja.
Star Wars. Okay.
Is it possible that Chris has added the mod where Grand Admiral Thrawn invades Skyrim?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I wanted to keep things more subtle for the first go.
Sure. Yeah.
You know,
Because
normal
xenomorphs
Skyrim.
and shark women are super subtle.
Well, any race mod we were going to install had to be installed for the first one.
Yes,
So
that's
I just
true.
took every race mod I thought would be neat. Alright.
Okay, we've done it.
Okay, we can turn collision back on, I think.
We
Gotta return to walking
can.
among the dirt with the humans.
Alright.
The humans cannot walk while they have no.
Greetings,
Mortals.
human. I am your shark goddess from above. What do you do around here? It's a rude thing to say.
Well, it depends how you ask it. So what do you do around here?
Okay, no, that's fair.
Shh, I'm listening.
Are we supposed to be understanding these words?
No, I can't hear what he's saying at all.
Okay, we need to turn up these voices.
Oh, I guess we can turn up our individual stream volume.
Oh yeah, that might be helpful.
Settings, audio. Voice is near max. So
Yeah, you don't need
it's-
to do anything, Chris. It's because I've got my stream volume turned way down so the music doesn't interfere with me hearing you guys.
Ah.
Hey, they're talking backwards.
Yup.
And that is the backwards dialogue mod.
Now
It's
I
actually
see what
every
Raven
single
means.
sound effect.
Now I see what Raven meant.
Yeah, if
Really?
you want
When
to
he
go
said
ahead,
civilization would be unbearable.
if you want to go ahead and just punch a wall or something, you may hear that the punch sound effect is absolutely backwards as well.
I mean, this flame effect isn't.
Yeah, that sounds normal. Hey, you just set a house on fire. Maybe we should leave.
I don't have the persistent flames mod active. There is a mod that makes fire spread.
Chris, I need you to do me a
worse,
favor and
you
talk to every
you
guard that you
scorched.
run across.
Alright.
Why does the helmet mouth move? Oh my god, I can't unsee it.
Oh, wow, it does move. That's uncomfortable.
That's the entire reason I installed the Crimes Against Nature mod. It adds a bunch of races. One of the races it adds is Hold Guard, so we could have looked like that.
Hey, what was that sound?
Lightning.
Did we just kill that guy?
Well, yes.
That guy just died.
Well, this guard isn't arresting us.
He's like, I didn't like Jared anyway.
I think I know why. I know what happened, but I need to get a better camera angle on it next time to be sure.
Hey, chicken.
Is the chicken something? Did you do something to the chickens, Chris?
You guys are so paranoid. I love it. Alright, let's go to the college. Let's get
Where we
learning.
can't understand anything.
Hopefully Chris has played this game enough times, and that's a very real possibility, to know how to get through this.
Yep. I do somewhat regret I was going to try and switch Skyrim's language so we wouldn't know our own responses either.
Thank you for not doing that.
That would
I failed to. I attempted and was not able to get it to work.
Thank you
It
for your
wasn't like
incompetence.
It was-
So what is this place seems like the kind of thing... My ship just wrecked. I flew over here. They're speaking gibberish. I'm confused. What is this place? I like to think they can't understand me either. We do not
Yeah.
speak Cyrodiilic.
We have a failure to communicate here.
There's a language barrier.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Alright, I don't understand. Can I go in? Please?
I have no idea if that was a yes or no.
Don't understand. I want to use the power of ice.
Yeah, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Maybe
You know-
Teethany's language is not designed to be spoken above water.
I think that aside from the part where we flew and the xenomorphs, this has so far been a pretty authentic immigrant experience.
I think we both know I'll succeed here.
I don't know, the part with the xenomorphs could be accurate as well.
Okay,
Depends where you're immigrating to, I guess.
Yep.
what is the test? I believe it was learn a spell and cast it.
So light her on fire. Okay, I love. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, we have no idea what was asked of us, but
I know.
You could say,
I mean-
well, we don't.
We'll just
yeah,
say we don't know, and she'll give us a spell book if we don't know it.
Yeah.
Do it.
And like it's
I
in
don't
line,
know.
it's in line with my I have no idea what's going on sort of characterization here.
I don't have the best hearing, and sometimes if I've asked someone to repeat themselves once already, and I still can't understand what they said, I just nod and say okay.
So she wants us to cast.
So that's not an inaccurate response.
All right, so who do we want to hit with it? The guard or her?
I think
do we
you're
have to
supposed
hit somebody?
We do not, but we should.
Okay.
I mean, I can just
Throw
do
it at the wall.
this. But
I mean, we want something from her, right?
that's true. Can we get it from her corpse?
Approval to join the college? I would guess no.
May I enter the college?
The charred corpse gives a thumbs up. You're in.
It's a very, like, Disney's Hercules moment. My answer is 2 words.
Okay, I was.
Oh,
I
God.
did hit the thing, but I also hit
Oh,
her.
cool. And now you're getting hit by a shark's worst enemy, lightning.
Lightning.
She is the master of lightning magic. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
this was
the
a mistake.
she's the college's go-to person for destroying things.
Thank God for your incredible shark-like powers of regeneration.
Yeah, incredible.
Actually, now that I think of it, it's something sharks do attack too.
Okay, I think that's the college done. What's the Twitch chat suggesting we do instead?
We have
So, yeah,
literally burned our bridges.
Hey guys, we screwed it up a pretty bad.
I should only have
you can
single
yield,
cast
right?
that spell. Yes. I
What
have
do
to
you say
have
we just head out
one
into the
hand.
wilds of Skyrim and see what we run across? Like, it seems like a good way to.
What was block again?
Right.
It's-
Maybe
click.
find that out
Yeah,
before we piss off
it
another
isn't-
lightning user.
It isn't
Yeah.
right-clicked if I have to unequip my spell. There, now is right-click block. No, it is not. It's still attack with my second hand.
I don't know.
I need to equip something one-handed or two-handed. There. Now right-clicking is blocking.
Oh, that's Crystal's staff from Star Fox again. Pretty sure we're wanted here now, so that,
He isn't accepting our yield. Is
It's
that...
not ideal.
Okay.
We quick-saved when we arrived in town.
Oh, good. We
That's
can get into
good.
the college now.
That's probably the best
I
way
like
to go
how
about
far
it.
our body rolls.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's a standard feature of Skyrim. Hey, make sure you talk to the guards, please, as you go by
So
them.
Rain does want us to do the War of Skyrim after college.
the War of Skyrim?
I mean,
After
the War of
college.
Run, which is a plot point that's pretty far into the game.
Alright,
Once we
speed running
graduate.
this.
I do enjoy the way that he said after college, as if, like, in 4 years when you graduate, go to the war.
Yeah, exactly. That might end up being next week's stream.
So
then.
the Battle of Whiterun's like basically just when you start the Civil War on a side, I think. So are we
Yeah.
Imperial or Stormcloak? Where's Teethany's allegiances?
Gosh.
Oh no,
What's-
Rain wants to spawn a bunch of enemies that attack Whiterun.
Ah. Now,
Alright.
one thing we were considering back during the Daggerfall Unity was a God's Pawn run-through, where any of you can just suggest any console command and I have to do it.
Oh boy.
I mean, I'd have to get more familiar with the console commands to do that, but
I'm willing to link the list of console commands in another window.
let's work with the mods we got going for now.
Yeah.
I don't want to pile on too much all at once because 64 of them.
Yeah, but most of them are pretty minor. I mean, a ton of them are race mods that are not going to come into play.
Oh, that we've already used.
I say as if the fact that the guards talk and the predators exist isn't them coming into play.
There's also, like,
Subtitles
I mean,
appear
it's probably
sometimes.
not true, but I can dare to dream that some of the other people in this world will be Sonic.
Now we have to conjure a flame Artanok? Or
That's
Atronak?
way harder than the last thing. Maybe she knows we killed her in an alternate universe.
We don't have enough magicka for this. We're gonna need to grind.
Alright,
We
into
can't
the wilds.
two-handed it?
Whoop. Two-handing makes it more expensive, not less.
I thought that it made it less.
Two-handing makes it more powerful, but more expensive.
Do you get a stronger Atronac? What does that do?
Makes it last longer if you have the perk.
What do you have to say, Guard? Oh, a bunch of horrific gibberish while your mask moves.
So, Sean, have we run into...
Sorry, you go.
have we run into the mod that you put in that will make Civilization unbearable yet?
We have, but we didn't get a very clear view of it.
I see.
Oh, this is the shop. Alright, let's see if there's anything here that boosts magic. It's the shop right outside the magic college.
You would think.
Do you know your audience?
I
I just wanted to see it.
Okay. Sort of a vomitous yellow take on the shop.
Nothing that boosts magic.
Do we even own money?
39, apparently.
Hey, is the
We
straw
can-
food?
We can also sell the stuff that the mods gave us to start with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe a good idea.
We're not going to be wearing this tiara. Oh, she can't afford the tiara, or... She can afford the tail bindings that we'll never wear.
Yeah, that's a good start.
The cloak. We'll keep in our souls, though. We're not going to sell our soul.
No.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
Also
That's
keep
the
as much of the jewelry as you can, because I really dig the arm
Anyway.
bracelets and the, like, pauldron thing.
Alright.
Probably the tribal vestments can go, though. or
Actually,
whatever they
now
are.
that we've taken off the hooded thing, we can put the amulet back on. And the tiara.
Good.
Yeah, the tribal garments are the bikini, I think.
Yeah, that
She
nobody
can't,
needs that.
she can't afford them.
There she is. That's Teethany in her most powerful form.
Are there...
God, it was so much nicer in there where the colors were warm. We're gonna
Yeah, we gotta...
we're gonna need to saturate but not yellow Skyrim in between streams.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
We gotta steal a horse.
It does mean her pink hair stands out, though.
I do love that she's like this one lone anime shark in a world of bland Nords.
Yep.
We're just gonna run?
I
Hey,
mean,
use your sonic powers to go super fast or whatever.
I mean, we can't swim air anymore. There are no horses in this town either.
Damn.
Ah,
Do we
yeah, we
have
gotta
any
find a
fast
town with
travel
horses
locations?
because probably someone did something pretty messed up to the horses. Like, I'm just saying there's a lot of messed up stuff that can be done to the
Okay, it's
horses.
time
Oh,
to make
almost
a long
certainly.
trek.
Not that I personally did that stuff to them.
Or did you?
I did.
Our sprint speed is pretty good.
Goat,
It's the Sonic genes from her great-grandfather who was a Sonic.
goat.
Well, not anymore. Oh boy. It really makes you confront the stark hideousness of what you've done to that animal, huh?
It
Would it,
tried
like-
to get up.
Would it briefly cut to that close-up of her face flickering with the flames of her murder?
She's a shark. She's a predator. She eats goats for breakfast.
Now
like
do
all
the same
sharks.
to these people.
Whoa!
No, I was kidding! Chris, oh no.
You weren't
Well,
kidding
looks like
anymore.
we've chosen a side.
Yep. Skyrim is
Nords
for
for
the
Skyrim.
Nords!
No.
Make Skyrim Nord again. Oh gosh.
Ooh, a shield.
See, sometimes murder does pay. Hi, guard. Do you object to that murder I did? Is that a thing you're objecting to?
His name is allegedly Plautus Corvain. You could at least call him by name before you slice him to death. And by
That was-
slice, I mean burn.
There.
Corbane, huh? You think he's related to Raven?
The helmet, though.
It hides all of her hair.
It goes well with the
Like a
neck, doesn't it?
brontosaurus.
It's a very good helmet.
But the shark fins still stick out the top, which is delightful.
The guardsman killed that other nobleman.
Oh man. So what? He
We're
saw
talking
us
about
attacking, and he had always wanted to kill the nobleman, and it was like, well, this is my chance now.
I mean, we're rich now.
Yeah,
right?
I'm his patsy. We're gonna go to jail for the murder the guards did.
we did
And
the
also
other
this
murders.
murder I'm doing right now.
Well,
We did do,
and the previous murder that you all
and the one before that, and the one we got away with because we back in time.
Even though it was
Well,
Laura's
time-
suggestion.
As I recall, I'm not up on my
Good work, Wolf.
my Geneva Convention, but I think that if you kill someone and then time travel, it doesn't.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Taking all your stuff. Those nobles actually have some pretty valuable stuff. And if we were able to understand what they said, we'd hear that they were kind of jerks, so that justifies murdering them.
And of course, the reason that we've killed all these people is because we don't speak their language, and therefore they're evil.
Yes.
Do you want to go to Stillborn Cave?
That sounds
Well,
unpleasant.
I'd save first, please. Because I have a
Yeah.
suspicion that...
We're gonna die?
What was that?
You autosave when going through unless it crashes.
There were 5 red dots on your screen.
Yeah, and D&Bs are turned off. So I don't know what that was. Ooh, you got health, don't ya?
What is that?
It's a chorus.
Oh, it's one of those horrible deep bugs.
It's a debug, yeah.
Hey, we are not nearly powerful enough to fight deep bugs. We need to leave.
We got it to half health
Worth
while
so
being
much
at full.
experience.
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot more of them and a lot worse of them.
And we start out with pretty good one-handed, I think. We'll be grinding the
Yeah.
wrong skill, but... Why is my jump height awesome?
Because that's one of the things that sharks have. Teeth, rough skin, incredible
The ability
hops.
to jump.
They do occasionally jump out of the sea to eat a bird or something.
Now that, see? You found it.
Stop poisoning me. I'm just trying to murder you. Bugs. Insects take things so seriously.
Much
No
experience.
sense of
Okay.
humor at.
Teethany's just trying to bring a bit of humor to the world.
Okay, so that's getting disturbingly Joker-like.
Oh, our hair's pink, not green. We can't be the Joker if our hair's pink.
True.
That's-
You're your own special kind of evil.
Is this cave supposed to look like this?
I had
Yep.
such high hopes for Teethany, and you guys immediately made her a killer.
Here's what it looks like in the ENB.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Very frightening, I would say. You know what that is? That's Teethany using her infrared shark vision.
Rain, I'm actually pretty certain that Teethany does magic pencil tricks.
Alright, you had high hopes for Teethany? We're gonna be a law-abiding citizen. We're gonna turn ourselves into the guard, serve our time,
Yeah.
and we're gonna reform Teethany.
Yeah!
This is a redemption story.
Which I guess meant that first it had to be about an hour worth of murder story.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't reform if there's nothing to reform from. Anyway, first we're sparing that Falmer.
Yeah, we only lit him on fire most of the way.
Alright, so do we...
Which is an improvement over how we'd used the fire on the last 4 people, admittedly.
So we have to reform here in Winterhold. Right.
Yeah, the guards from the other ones think we're completely clean. They say no justice needs to happen, we're perfect. And I mean, I think there's an argument that could be made there. Hey guard. Guard. Guard.
What?
So
What
that
happened?
worked.
We're killing people.
Remember when I
Guard.
said I installed a mod that would make socializing in polite society impossible?
Yeah.
Every time a guard says, and I realize that the effect is kind of lost by Ray's backwards speech mod. Every time a guard says, "It's Mike!"
It's Mike!
Stop it, I'll explain my. Oh man! Mike may actually be an angel. What does Mike. Oh man, we can't understand Mike!
We can turn on subtitles.
Yes, please. Mike is one of my favorite characters. Mike might be my all-time favorite character. One time,
Mike speaks
the
sharp.
first time I ever played Skyrim, I was watching Fire Atronak murder some dudes at night, and then everything exploded, and I snuck over to loot their bodies, and when I got up and turned around, Mike was standing right behind me. And I don't know where he came from, but he had some wisdom to share about Nords and their beards.
Well, this one said that dragons were never gone, just invisible and very, very quiet.
That's fucked up, Mike.
It does not matter to Mike how strong or smart one is, it only matters what one can do.
So, like, I want you to
Mike.
just imagine yourself in that field at night, and you just watch things way more powerful than you kill each other.
Go bother somebody else.
You go to loot their
All
stuff,
right,
and then when
Mike.
you turn around, this Catman is standing there and he goes, "You Nords are always so vain about your beards." And you're like, yeah. Woo!
So racist, cat.
That's a good look. Look at her go.
I'm pretty sure we're not actually going to get arrested, though.
The Majesty.
So,
Why, did you make yourself immune to all crimes or whatever?
no. It's just that one guard didn't arrest us. So I don't think any of them will.
That's not how crime works. If you don't get arrested for one crime, you can't just keep on committing
Immediately
crimes.
become immune
Now-
to all crimes.
We did still do some crimes, so it's gonna be controversial, I think, but if we're gonna be
hang on,
arrested...
He's a Nord guard, and we killed Imperials, right? So he doesn't care,
I
Do you
mean,
think that's how that...
I think. Oh, I was explaining what my mod was.
Yeah.
Every time a guard
says,
says, "I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee," they get struck by lightning.
so what's our stance on having subtitles?
Yes, I like the subtitles.
And it
Okay,
kind
Because-
of
Let's keep it.
it kind of
makes it
removes
remote.
it kind of removes the entire point of the backwards dialogue mod, though, doesn't it?
Mm. Well,
do
you know
kinda
what? We did
enjoy-
the one thing I needed subtitles for, so yeah, let's go with the backwards dialogue.
I enjoy the idea that we could just be talking to a guard and out of nowhere, bam, lightning. We don't know
Right,
when
'cause
it's
we
gonna
don't know
start.
what he said, right?
Yeah.
It's only from context that we find out it was something about an arrow to the knee. The mod is called Divine Punishment for the mention of arrows to the knee.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yep. It's in our mod. Why did I come here? Oh, right. Yeah, this is a Stormcloak place. You can tell by his clothes.
Yep.
And the little yellow flakes on the table.
And by the way that he uses his walk.
Oh, that just says that he's a woman's man. No time to
That's
talk.
true. Alright. Fair.
Not
fair,
that we can
fair,
understand
fair
his
play.
talk anyway.
Yes, we can. We have subtitles on.
Listen, Rain, we're working on learning to learn magic.
It's just that first we have to go and do some grinding.
Oh,
for our
right.
Magicka.
We had actual
Yeah.
things we said we were going to do.
Completely forgot.
Maybe we shouldn't have gone into that cave.
It's all my fault for complaining about the murders. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Now, in order to get arrested for murders, we're going to need a murder charge.
Now hang on a
So-
second, Chris. I don't think... I'm not sure that this is the way... whatever. Why do I even bother?
We can get an assault charge.
Yeah.
There.
Go do your fancy magic somewhere else. Shazam!
Now, do we want to go to jail or pay off a bounty? We do need to be... Like, we can just pay off the assault bounty, but I think we need actual jail time for the prison.
It's jail time. I think
We
it's
gotta
what
serve
it's
our
about is
time.
jail time. Now, are there any mods that would show up in jail? I can't think of any.
Wow.
A lot, apparently.
Ice jail.
No,
Hey,
this
Chris,
is just...
Can you turn the colors back to normal? I can't figure out what's going on.
I think it looks striking in the... okay,
It-
I'm trying... There we
it's
go.
striking.
It's very striking visual gibberish is the problem. Like, it does look interesting. It's just that... Oh, okay, there's a flame atronac, or
Ice
ice
Astronaut, yeah.
atronac.
Does that mean we've made it into the college?
No, this is the prison for Winterhold, called the Chill.
So do we just live in this cage forever?
Well,
or...
we can just serve our time or try and lockpick our way out. Given that we chose to be here, we're just
Yeah,
gonna
that's
serve
a
our
good point.
time.
So
I
many
mean,
turtles.
Tiffany's murderous, but she's not insane.
Whoa!
There we are. We have now
There we go.
redeemed ourselves for the murders.
Ready to be a
That thing
productive
said
member of
so little
society.
time in capital letters.
Do we have to report to our parole officer?
Let's. Our parole officers seem pretty happy.
As far as I can
No,
tell.
no lollygagging, which I take to mean get out there and kill some stuff so you can learn magic.
Right.
That seems reasonable.
Okay, but I'm not gonna kill that chicken. We just learned our lesson.
Yeah.
Now, theoretically, getting a ring that gives us more magic or something will also do it, rather than just XP grinding.
Sure, if we can figure that out, great.
That may involve going to towns and finding stores and stuff.
You know, the longer I look at this hairstyle that we gave Tiffany, the more it looks like kind of a creepy mane on a horse.
Yeah.
I kind of wish we'd gone with the, like, long hair with a bun.
By the way,
Sort of princess hair.
one thing you might want to note, vanilla Skyrim, you can't turn the camera while running like this.
Good.
I had to install a mod to make it a key do this.
We can get a 360
It's-
view
it's
of
the-
Tiffany falling off a cliff because Chris wasn't looking where he was
It's-
going.
It seemed important that it be possible.
One, thank you, Chris. That was excellent foresight, especially in terms of streaming. Two,
How did you survive that fall?
well, yes, also that. But, Sean, I want to address something with you, and I think it's just, I want to get to
Where
it early.
am I?
I feel like sometimes you say Tiffany instead of Teethany, and I really
Oh,
need
you're
you to hit
entirely
the T
right.
really
I'm so
hard
sorry.
here.
That's
Thank
just
you.
culturally insensitive is what
Yeah.
that is. To sharks.
This is
Yes.
what drives her to murder.
Also, we can just open race menu by, I believe, typing race menu into the console.
Either
Oh,
that
can we
or
change
show
the
race
hair?
menu.
I'd
Yeah.
like to see the princess hair myself.
Okay.
Oh, in the
Princess
chat,
hair.
Range is saying that hoods give max magicka.
Here we
Sometimes
are.
robes.
Back to the race menu. Oh, cool. And it does keep the current animation we were running.
Oh.
So that's a thing. Now, what was the hair you
This sort
wanted?
of like weird sumo pose she's doing. I think it's hairstyle number 22.
I like the finger twitches.
There it is. That's my perfect daughter.
Yes.
I love you, Teethany.
I can't add a perfect daughter to the end.
Oh, we know.
It's in our
honey.
hearts.
Now, it does
Yeah.
clip with the neck, fin, and clothes.
The clothes are a problem. The fin is less of one.
It's fine.
Look at that hoppy goat. And it's dead. It seems so cheerful.
It's not a crime. You-
Okay, I know what mod I'm putting in next time for the goats.
Killing goats is a crime?
Killing goats is a crime?
No. Why would I do that? Teethany needs to murder something, or else she'll go insane.
It's a well-known
We've
fact of her
accepted that
species.
murder is necessary, just frowned upon.
I mean, I also need to murder something, or else I'll starve, so...
Well,
That's not-
murder is defined as unlawful killing.
Sure, and also killing of, like, a thinking being, and not just a goat.
No, that's not legally murder. Like, murder
What?
has...
You jump like frickin' John Carter of Mars. What is going on?
All Elder Scrolls characters can jump 1 billion.
Oh no, this is more than normal for Skyrim.
Do you even take fall damage?
I took a bit there.
Okay.
Fall damages for
I don't want to
chumps.
go into this chasm. Here,
Fall damage is for chum.
do you want a demonstration? Shall
You
Teethany...
should quick save before you do.
Shall Teethany jump off a cliff to sate your whims? Is that what
Teethany
you
should
want?
quick save before she jumps off a cliff. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, please.
Also, know my perfect daughter, etc.
Okay, I'll toggle
Oh,
God.
Teethany.
I'll toggle God mode on. There, see, I
Oh.
took fall damage.
Man, it's a real shame we don't have a mod for the superhero landing.
There is one.
Because that would have been incredible.
There is one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
but
mod for everything.
Rain, the other side of that is
There's
if
a
you
mod
open
that
a
puts
menu
Pokemon
while
in it.
falling, you reset the fall damage.
Ah, okay.
That's why you didn't die there.
Ah. Teethany's beginning to understand the dark ways of magic. This is how I choose to interpret that narratively.
Yup.
This is what the college has sent us out to learn for.
Goat killing.
And cliff
Pretty much all it's
jumping.
been so far, huh?
And cliff jumping.
Just goats and wolves. Goats and wolves.
Let's go fight a Horker.
Yeah, I miss when there were penguins we could have killed.
Yeah, what was up with those penguins? Also, what did they say when you talked to them?
They didn't say anything. The penguins
Why did they-
were a mod suggested by Natalie.
That's a good
Aw.
mod.
I do like the penguin
Are
mod.
they localized to that one spot?
It's bizarre that we
I have
happened
no
to run
idea.
into those penguins. Like, the sheer coincidence of it.
I think they may be in other places too.
Okay.
Also, there was a xenomorph at one point, and I feel like that kind of went unaddressed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's xenomorphs. I mean, like, we expected that, you know?
I'm hoping to run into some more weird and wild creatures, but so far it's pretty much exclusively goats and wolves.
So this is a Horker.
Oh,
Goats, wolves, and xenomorphs.
and this weird walrus boy.
Now,
Gosh, this is gonna take a while, huh?
this isn't a skinny Horker. So it isn't exactly what you should be visualizing for our ship's namesake. This is a nice little chubby boy, isn't it?
But like the three tusks is definitely part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost oh boy. Oh, its face is unpleasant. Hey, what's all that going on over there?
Oh my god, flame?
That your infrared vision showed you. Who lit this beach on fire?
But, I mean, besides us.
Oh no, the Horker followed you.
Okay.
The Cloak of the Burns doesn't seem to have any magical effects, which is kind of disappointing. Amulet
It
of
says
Mara
that
will
it
help
does.
us heal.
No,
I'll just
it
put it on.
says that it does.
Yeah, it just doesn't describe what it does, other than hides our fin and tail, of course.
Well, that'll help us blend into society on occasion.
That's
oh,
true.
okay, so someone re-added all of the cut quests.
That
there's
helmet is a
also-
look, though.
Well, we're blending into society better with it, right?
Yep.
Oh, but she's
Now
so...
people are just gonna think you're a weird, stretched out Argonian.
She is so proud of her hair, though. It is a shame to
Yep.
hide it.
Man, it's her best feature, I would say. Well,
Think
that
she
and
has
her
many good
incredibly
ones.
graceful neck.
Yeah.
Which is super handy when you're underwater and you need to stand out above all of the other shorter sharks.
I'm just gonna make this area purple just so there's something going on.
Yeah.
Apparently it's still desaturated, though, so the initial quest of this is still a failure. We need to
So
we need to
can we
fix up
learn-
this ENB.
Can we
There's
learn
gotta be a mod
fire-
that, like, makes the background more interesting.
What does it do?
What does what do?
The fire cloak spell.
Okay, now these guys are probably gonna want us for murder, huh?
Oh no. We did our time.
When I was filling out the job application earlier, there was a check mark that asked if I'd been convicted of a crime that had not yet been pardoned, and I came very close to accidentally checking yes.
Whoops.
That was when I was
Teethany?
Yep.
Keep in mind that you are publicly broadcasting everything you say about these crimes.
She hasn't done a crime. She almost said she did a crime.
yeah. I haven't done any crimes that anyone's caught me for.
See, now that wasn't something to say in public.
I haven't done anything worse than like jaywalking.
Alright.
But yeah, when I made that little oh no noise earlier before we
yeah.
started the stream, that was
I was
what that
wondering
was.
what that was. You selling stuff to this dude? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we want
What
to
does he
keep the
sell?
helmet?
Well, don't sell him the helmet because he'll know that where you got it was by killing him.
Right. We'll just sell some guard's uniform.
Where did we get that?
Killing a guy.
Well, no, we didn't kill that guy.
Where do
He
we
killed
get
himself
anything?
by saying the words that were profaned
Oh
by the
yes.
gods.
Yeah. Right.
So this guy is selling weapons and armor. If we want it to be a bow or... I guess we get boots of resisting fire.
I feel like Teethany is like a dagger and magic type of girl.
Ooh, destruction spells get better. We use those.
That's definitely what we want. That's a good one.
That was all of our money.
There's
Well-
also a Dragonborn helmet.
Is there anything else we can sell?
Yeah, you can sell the Star Fox robes. Oh, you already did. Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
looks like it.
No, I still have them. I just can't sell them to him. He only accepts certain types of product.
I see.
Hey, I just checked in on the Twitch chat again, and Rain has told us that Laura, having been guilty of jaywalking, your punishment is lethal injection. So that seems a bit excessive.
I think Rain's from Texas, and they have a bit of a death penalty thing going on there.
They do have more of a death penalty thing than we do, but holy smoke!
Can I not at least pick the chair? Like,
So-
if I'm gonna be executed, can I not pick the method?
So
You want to be executed spectacularly, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
This is what our helmet looks like.
Yikes.
Well, more that I don't want my last experience to be a needle.
Chris, steal a horse.
And you'd rather have your last experience be an awful lot of lightning.
Okay,
Yes. Yes, that sounds way better.
Now, we did
Okay.
sort of go down the crime road before. We've paid our price for the crimes we've done. Are you absolutely certain you want us to steal this horse, Raven?
No, okay, you're right.
Horse stealing is a little more okay than murder.
No,
I
Sean.
never said Teethany was perfect.
Yeah, she's just not a murderer.
I just said she
from
wasn't a
appearance.
murderer.
Well, she is a murderer, but she's not a wanton murderer. Or wanted.
And
anyway.
also, I think we've chosen our side in the War of Skyrim, so...
Yeah, steal the horse. Steal the horse and
Take,
ride away.
take that beautiful black one, though.
Now, they said you thieving little elf. So that says something
Um,
about how this race
well,
is
that's
programmed.
Well, good. Now they'll all be out looking for an elf.
Um,
They won't find the shark
Horse
lady.
literally slower
You can't even be
than we
racist
are.
properly.
Oh, it is slower than us. That sucks.
And
Have
it
to
can't
mod in
drive
some
the ball
crazy
damage
amount.
we had.
Now, is this a Solitude bounty or a Dawnstar bounty?
I have no idea. Let's see. It said it was a Winterhold Imperial camp. So, we're gonna have to do more time in the chill.
Oh,
Oh.
we'll just
Nah.
pay this one off. Spooky spider.
Yeah, we don't have any murders to
Wait, hang on.
perform
What did
for
that
you.
spider look like?
I say we pay this one off because it's kind of like retroactively purchasing the horse.
Okay,
Yeah.
Chris, get on one of these rocks.
You take a quick look at those spiders for
No,
me?
with the horse. The horse ran away. Fuck.
That's it for the horse.
We need the horse to do the trick. Oh, it's
Hello?
just fighting a skeleton.
It's a regular spider.
Do not hit the horse.
The horses in Skyrim are pretty tough.
Okay, so find a rock.
Yeah, but I don't want to hurt it.
Fair.
Let's launch. Chris, let's launch.
Is this gonna kill the horse?
There, I fell off a rock. You happy?
No. We need to find a rock where we can stand vertically on the side of the rock and then launch ourselves in a random direction.
What?
There's a particular exploit that can be done with horses and rocks. Alright, it's gonna take some fiddling, because I've never actually done it before and don't know it that well.
Okay, I would save before even
This is
trying,
kind
I
of
think.
vertical.
That's definitely more vertical than a horse typically gets.
Yeah, it's close. Yes, it's... If you move up this rock, you should be able to get to that. Yeah. Now save, please.
Is this gonna kill us?
It might. It might also just not work.
So, load it.
No, you have to get off. Nah, okay, didn't work.
Worth a try.
This is nice though.
He looks very comfortable the way he's landed.
We clipped
No, we're
into
under
a
the
hill
rock.
again.
We're in a rock. How do we keep ending up inside
Does
hills?
it work that way? How does it work? How is it supposed to work? I know that there's like a specific angle that you have to do it at.
Alright, well, let's see if this place is selling hoods or rings or whatnot for magic. Because we are serious players attempting to achieve actual goals.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where a mage dungeon is, or like a necromancer dungeon?
This place wouldn't have anything that would sell the hood, actually. There's just a blacksmith and... yeah. I don't think Nightcaller Temple has necromancers. They have some...
Okay.
No, Elftand wouldn't be a necromancer either.
Hmm.
That's where all the elves are tending.
And if we could figure out a way to glitch into the Dawnstar Sanctuary, we might be able to kill Cercio.
Okay, I need a root beer. I'll be back.
You, boat guy, take us somewhere with better transit infrastructure.
I'd prefer a monorail, but if a regular bus system is the best you can do, so be it.
I wish we could just swim there.
I mean, if
Air
we
swim or
wanted to,
water swim?
I mean, it would take longer.
I guess that's fair. We want to go as quickly as possible.
I can load this. I can load the save if you want.
Nah.
Rude, Deja.
I don't recognize this place. Did you just call you Egg Brother?
No, it said for us to talk to Egg Brothers. This one
have
didn't
to
talk
agree.
about Egg Brothers.
Tijo's
That was-
threatening us.
Do we stand for that? No, we learned our lessons.
See that right there? That's self-control. That's character growth, Teethany. I'm proud of you.
We're no Tyrannosaurus dipshit.
Dipest would have killed everyone she's seen so far.
And who knows what Tristaford Yomford would have done. Or Tristanak Yomford. Sorry.
We didn't really get to know him beyond his incredible fashion sense.
Well, and his attempts to run through some dungeons.
So in Daggerfall, for those who weren't present,
Yeah, this is... What happened?
Hey, is that a zebra?
Ooh.
Oh my god, it's a zebra.
Yep.
It's a rare zebra.
You not still a zebra?
We can't steal it.
Well then, what's the point?
Laura, I would love to know the process that you think there is for stealing a horse who is currently attached to a cart.
Unhook the cart and then steal the horse.
Are we allowed to ride that chicken?
Is that a
None
chocobo?
of these are zebras.
Is that a chocobo?
What, this?
Yeah.
Do I still have toggle clipping on? I did install the Chocobo mounts mod, yes. I
won't let us
don't
get on
seem
it.
to be able to access... Oh, there we go.
That's a chocobo follower is what that is.
I need you to do something.
Why does it have a loon sound?
I've never heard a chocobo, so for all I know, that's what chocobos sound like.
Chocobo.
Woo.
Yeah, but what? No, but what is it from?
We can make it attack
Oh,
the chocobo.
Okay, so I didn't hear you say what is. I just heard you say
Oh,
chocobo.
maybe you have to face
So I
at
thought,
its
make
feet.
the sound.
All right, chocobo
Woo,
follower.
I said- It's from Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Maybe you have to look at the feet of this chocobo.
Yeah, their hitboxes are kind of messed up.
Hey.
The rideable chocobo doesn't look anything like the non-rideable chocobo. It looks like a completely different animal.
I mean, that's just your Final Fantasy lore accuracy. Okay, come
Okay,
on,
so the
buddy. Here.
chocobo is in a barrel, and
There
not the
we
way that
go.
you usually get something in a barrel. Oh, he's quick.
All right,
No, he is not.
all right, all
Is he
right.
not?
He's very slow.
Let's
The
find
frame rate
us
on the Discord stream is
some
terrible, so I can't really tell.
necromancers. Running.
Why are they bright red?
I
I've
have
only
no
ever seen
idea.
yellow chocobos before.
There you
you
go.
go. That's the color. Still badly desaturated.
Skyrim ruins everything.
The thing is, there are actually you're allowed to have different filters for different times of day, and I did not touch night that much.
Hmm.
Oh, I wonder what this nice man wants.
Really?
Well, he was saying you there, right?
Uh-oh. I do get sick of people in Skyrim saying never should have come here, so it's nice to hear that backwards just for a little bit of variety. Gosh, you know, I'm actually weirdly more comfortable watching the close-up of my character stabbing a person than shooting fire at them.
They're vampires. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fine.
this
There's
isn't
something
murder.
less of the mania in stabbing someone than there is in the way the flames flicker against Teethany's face.
Oh, we can get our magic regenerating faster.
Hey, good.
That would be helpful.
Man,
Did
I
they
wish
have
my
any
clothes could be enchanted to like have properties. Like I wish I could just wear a sweater and it would,
Like, up your intelligence.
yeah, or like make me. I wouldn't get hungry as fast, or like I would run faster if I was wearing like a certain pair of pants or whatever.
Hey, Chris,
You know?
did something weird in yellow just go over that hill? Oh, it might have been your chocobo.
Yeah,
Oh, because you're still in the weird night filter.
I was wondering for a moment how we lost the only bright yellow thing that should be on the screen.
It's been suggested to us that we make the Fork of Horripulation, and I don't... Rain, do you want to give me any more details on that one, or...
Alright, we got you.
We can also make the knife of sometimes immediately kills things.
What are you
No.
talking about?
Chocobo. The
Chris knows
chocobo
what
controls
it is.
are real bad. You do not steer this thing that effectively. It takes a while
you don't
to
so much
notice
steer
that.
it as it steers you
That's
into
true to
bad
lore, though.
decisions.
Hey, Stormcloaks. Good for you.
That guy's sick of rabbit. Chris, I'm told that you know what the Fork of Horripulation is.
There's this one playthrough by someone where he enchants a fork to do 3 million damage.
Ooh,
So chocobos can walk on water, huh? Are
apparently.
we just gonna ignore that, or...
It could just be a very shallow river. Like,
It
let's find
wasn't.
out.
I saw a fish under you.
I'm just gonna go diving. So a good nighttime dip.
So apparently the blue chocobo.
Apparently they can, yeah. What? What's going
I hate
on?
this. I hate this.
Chris,
I don't know
why
what-
did you stop like 3 distinct times on your way to the ground?
It thought I started swimming.
Is it possible, Rain, that red chocobos can spit fire?
You know what might help here? Let me just put up the console so that... Putting on an FPS limit.
Oh, for you falling?
Of 60, because Skyrim never really expected high frame rates, and some bits of it are programmed in ways that go weird if you have high frame rates. So is this better? Well, I didn't flicker that time, so...
Chris, I
maybe.
gotta see that princess hair again. Can you set your helmet to invisible or something?
I can take it off.
He just
There
loves the
she
hair.
is.
Good
Those
old
flowing
Teethany.
locks. Ooh, you can see your teeth too.
Oh yeah, her actual ones.
I
Is that
think
your
I
chocobo screaming in the distance, or?
No, that is a normal noise that is being played backwards.
Only the dialogue is inverted by your mod, Raven, I'm sorry to tell you.
I'm absolutely certain that it's more than... I think it's also the animal noises.
Did you guys notice how you just sort of hovered off to the left of the chocobo for a second? 'Cause that's gonna haunt me.
Alright, turn around, you. Turn around. The sun is rising, that means it's turn time.
Are we sure that the sun rising won't kill a chocobo?
Okay.
No, they can clearly cross moving waters, so...
excellent.
Alright, you wanna go up this slope, boy? There you go.
Awful shrieking noises.
I'm telling you that it's like a chicken sound played backwards.
Man, the way that thing's tail goes back and forth when it runs cannot be energy efficient. Like, I'm no kinesiologist, but that can't be how that's supposed to work.
Alright, I know where an actual necromancer base is, so we can
Great,
tackle that
let's do
like you
that.
suggested.
Oh, that's exciting.
Excellent.
A hoo-hee-hoo sound.
Hoo-hee-hoo.
I'm gonna Google what chocobos sound like, and then I'll try and make the sound in the chat.
Can't wait to hear this.
You know, streaming. Wee-hoo! Yeah, it is exactly like that. It's adorable. I've never played a Final Fantasy game other than Crystal Chronicles, which doesn't have chocobos, but
And can it really be
tempted
called a
now that I've
Final
seen
Fantasy game?
this thing, just the sheer enthusiasm with which that tail waggles. 7 through 9, eh?
Alright, buddy.
We'll check them out.
Who added the Chocobo mod?
That was me.
Yeah.
Excellent choice.
What sort of happened there is Natalie left a very open-ended request of a bunch of animals that don't fit, like penguins or zebras or whatever.
Gotcha.
And
So you found penguins, zebras, and chocobos.
I found penguins, zebras, and then just did a whole lot of animals.
Okay, there is a place that I saw on the map that we should check after we finish this dungeon.
Okay. Ow. Where are you?
You've been asked if you added the cannon space core. I don't know if
Nope. There's a mod made by actual Bethesda developers that adds a space core falling from the sky.
What I love about this wizard fight is that if you turned off the spell effects, it'd just be people, like, holding their arms at each other.
We gained a level, by the way.
Yeah,
Hooray!
it's kind
Yay!
of... It's very cheap to level up in the middle of a fight for the heal.
So let's
On the
do
other
it.
hand, we're super outnumbered.
Yeah, I don't... She's too good for cheating. She's not too good for winning.
I think Conjuration might have this Flame Atronac, which will be helpful
Yeah.
for the goal we're all pretending
Yeah,
to
that's
care
what we
about.
actually need, right?
Yeah.
I also like that we keep optimizing ourselves for flame spells.
Yeah. Well,
Just like
okay.
a shark.
Just like a
You know
shark.
how in all of those young adult novels, the kid enters a magical world, discovers that the world has a new power they've never seen before,
Oh,
and immediately becomes an expert in that power?
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
we are...
Teethany entered the above water world, discovered what fire was, and immediately needed to become the world's greatest fireman.
You're-
Pyroman.
Went
You
hog
are
wild.
hurting our chocobo.
Now that's unacceptable.
I was running away to let my magical regen, but... Okay, I can just attack with
Skyrim
my
has nothing for unarmed, does it?
It has very bad unarmed.
I was gonna tell you to punch him, but that's gonna be worthless.
I was gonna favorite this weapon. Do we want to have bows too?
Yeah, maybe so.
Sure.
I've never played a game of Skyrim where I didn't end up being a sneaky archer yet, so...
We're gonna lose.
Yeah, this is it, huh? It's nice while it lasted, but maybe quick save.
Let's
Ooh,
have the
or
load
sneaky
door save us.
Yes.
Do they all follow you indoors, I worry?
Eventually, but not immediately, I don't think. And that trap can work in our... No, it won't. Hey, bud.
Well, this got really exciting really fast.
So, were we chased? Well, by our buddy.
Oh, good. And hey, our buddy can come indoors? Oh, it's not the riding one, it's the
Yeah.
companion one. It's the friend chocobo, not the transport chocobo. I love how he very zealously chases that guy down. And, like,
why
I
did
guess
we
text him?
Enter the dungeon to escape
Ooh.
necromancy.
Ooh.
Gross.
I don't know, John, what you said earlier. That's a pretty visceral stab.
Wait, what's
It is
that
a
spell?
visceral stab, but I don't have to, like, look my character in the eye as the flames of destruction flicker reflected in her gaze.
For flat.
Okay, oh
Sharp
gosh.
shade.
That's
Yeah,
a normal
exactly.
spell.
So how much does Flame Internet cost now? 132. We still can't afford it. Oh, it's an apprentice spell, not a novice one. That's why.
Yeah, she was mad. She saw the universe where we killed her, and she upped our challenge accordingly. There's something not terribly dignified in the Skyrim method of stripping people down to their underwear every time you kill someone.
We didn't kill those people. They were
Well,
already dead.
you know what I mean.
Mushrooms. So one thing that every dungeon in like, you will come across things where you jump down and there's no way back up. There are a lot of convoluted plots to defeat the Dragonborn. If you just have one of these cliffs but no way back up, that's it. I'm done. There is no
The end of
counter.
Yep.
I'm being trained by every other dungeon to jump off. You show me a pit with some water at the bottom, I'm jumping down there and just trusting to fate that I'm getting out.
Are you? Oh, you're activating those bear. I thought you were stepping on each one of them.
Nope. Teethany not dumb.
Teethany is someone who loves a challenge, though. So
Much like her
Man.
progenitor.
none of I mean, one of my mods has shown up, but the other one hasn't reared its head yet, which is a shame.
What does the robes do? Do we prefer restoration for healing ourselves or destruction for damaging them?
We really want robes of conjuration.
Oh, but
I
this
thought that
includes
we
the
could-
hood that...
Hmm.
The hood doesn't work. Right?
Yeah.
There was some kind of hat we preferred.
Well, the helmet was all right, but I prefer anything where I get to see those flowing locks.
You know what? I'll favorite the helmet, then we can turn it on and off real easy. I'll even give it a hotkey. So now whenever combat happens, we can put our hat on.
We can put, and then we can take it off again when we want to see the hair.
So we're returning to fight the necromancers.
They
Oh, I
hurt
see.
my birds. And what happens when you hurt Teethany's birds? You get set on fire.
You get
You
the
burn.
It may not be immediately. We've given them a bit of a grace period, some time to reflect on the fact that they've burned my birds. And now we're letting
And now
them
they're
see
gonna
the
pay.
consequences.
Hey,
If you mess
Chris,
with the shark, you get the horns.
is there any chance you could head generally in the direction of Whiterun?
Sure.
There's some stuff that I would love us to experience here there.
Right, right, right. Bird vengeance. Burn vengeance.
Oh, hey, you have claw attacks. I just remembered that. Your arm should be pretty good.
Why is my...
Use the claw.
I'm left clicking and it's not doing anything, and my sword doesn't seem to be equipped.
Huh. So this is a really intense fight where both
Right-clicking
of you are
isn't doing
trying to
anything
figure out
either.
how to do something, and no one's actually landing any blows.
Alright, I've done some different animations. Nope.
Something weird has happened.
I'm just
Go back to casting spell.
unequipping the sword real quick. Why wasn't that set? Man. Shark bite. It has an animation too.
Wait, what?
Alright, I haven't figured
that's
out
so good.
I haven't figured out how to actually attack, so this is a bite only run now.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Ooh, devastating.
I believe those were robes of conjuration.
Yeah.
Laura, is that your cat?
Yep.
Okay.
One bite, kill the
Just checking
skeleton.
that we hadn't added a giant kaiju cat to Skyrim,
No, she decided she wanted to get all up in the microphone.
because that's entirely plausible.
Yeah, they're called Khajiit.
Yeah, clicking does
Well,
nothing anymore.
yeah.
Let's see if going through a load zone does anything.
Anything to make it possible for you to attack again.
I mean, I can still bite, so... Like, that
That's
should
true.
be our main attack. That's the teeth. Yeah, 2 bites.
Chomp a chomp. Yes, shark bite.
Oh, this one's gonna be more than 2.
Oh no.
But not much more.
Yeesh.
Oh yeah, I did
I mean,
also...
there's a reason her name is Teethany, and it's not because of her excellent dental hygiene.
And her beautiful smile.
Both of which are true facts about her, but... You're pathetic, says the necromancer, as she sprints away from your incredible biting prowess.
Ugh, the wet crunches are a lot.
Oh my gosh, this is my favorite part.
I didn't say they're bad, I just said they're a lot.
Okay, what's our robe situation like? Have we found a conjuration one?
Let's see.
I'll tell you this about the wet crunches. I have a sudden craving
Yep.
for popcorn chicken.
Ooh. And I am no longer hungry.
We still can't afford a flame atronac, though.
Why run? Why run?
Alright, I was gonna do a bit of alchemy, but we can go straight to Whiterun if you want.
Yeah.
Letter from a
I'm gonna have
necromancer.
to
thing that-
leave soon, so...
Sean added, yeah. We are.
The other thing I
Alright.
want to do,
We can do alchemy whenever.
We got 40
Yeah.
minutes left.
there's...
Oh, okay, yeah. I would
Other
really
than
love
that-
to run across the mod that's going to activate near Whiterun before the end of this stream.
Okay, the other thing I want to
Oh.
do...
What is that? That's a predator head. That's what that is.
Predator.
What's a
Mask.
mask?
Is,
And some
take
lore
a look at
about
the
cloaking
map.
devices. That's something about gargoyles.
I like that the bird almost, the chocobo, almost matches her hair.
Yeah. That's
Chris,
some nice
can you
energy.
take a look at the map and look at the northwest corner?
buried starship, and excavated Yautja temple. These will be
Okay.
predator things.
Buried starship
You
sounds
guys
fun.
should go there later.
Now, we have proven that we cannot face off against the Yautja. Like, at all.
Those are the predators?
Yes.
Yeah, they will fuck us directly up.
So maybe our mod goals should be to set ourselves up to be able to compete with them.
I see.
We're going to become the ultimate predator.
Yes.
And what is the ultimate predator?
A shark.
There. I'm so glad they have such distinctive coloring.
Yeah, that's actually working out really well.
That they are.
You do not see that shade of hot pink and think, not a chocobo.
I would just mount up perfectly normally.
A process that does involve a brief clip over to the left.
I do not trust the labyrinthian shortcut with this chocobo navigation. But I do think it'll be great to attempt, so.
Didn't Raven say you were faster than the chocobo anyway?
We could also enter swim sky mode.
This is true. Can you can you enter swim sky mode aboard a chocobo?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I can enter no clip mode above in a chocobo.
Will the chocobo run through the skies?
The chocobo won't run at all. That's unexpected.
Someone programmed its feet to actually work by real friction.
Oh, I guess this is a viable path to Whiterun too. I think it'll run us across what I believe Sean wants us to be running across.
Now, Chris, do you know what this is that he's directing us towards?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. We'll just race on off.
And remember, you can run up the middle of the river.
That's
If
true.
if
Then
that's
we wouldn't
faster
have
for
like
any
a
reason.
gross rat gnawing on us.
That sounds like a win-win to me.
Keep on moving. So are you guys getting some mod ideas for next time?
Oh, I got a couple.
Laura, I did link you.
Mm-hmm.
That was odd.
What?
He's just standing on the saddle.
Doing some horse acrobatics on the back of that chocobo, I guess.
Dressage.
Stunt riding. Chocobos can't jump too, which is interesting. They are birds.
Yeah, you would think that they could jump. They've got very springy looking legs. What's that? What's a down
Dawn
horse?
Dawn horse.
What's a dawn horse?
It's like a Dawn Star.
It's just like a small little Ice Age animal. Oh, it's
What?
off. I think it's an
Hey, what?
ancestor of a horse.
Hey, what? Is that Eohippus?
Is what?
Eohippus?
I don't know its scientific name.
Yes.
I think that's Eohippus.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, what a wonderful little friend.
When the initial quest for animal mods, I did focus on things that would not fit in at all, but there are a couple of Ice Age animal packs that I just genuinely like and decided to throw in there.
Can you capture and or befriend the little horse?
No. I can kill it.
No.
No.
If I was a necromancer, I could murder it and raise its corpse as an eternal servant. That's
You know, it'd
basically
be great
befriending
if
it.
every single person on Earth could stop calling my house while I'm doing this stream. Good gravy.
I bet you it's the it's a political party canvassing again.
Oh my goodness. The conservatives keep phoning me. This has nothing to do with my political opinions, but like, they need to stop phoning me. It's just that they're the only ones who keep on phoning me.
It's probably because they're desperate.
I guess. Anyway.
Hello, guard. Are you gonna be struck by lightning today? Nah, you're not even gonna talk. You see
Especially
this
with the
riding a
politics
chocobo and you decide not to get involved. I respect that, Whiterun
Is that a
guard.
shark princess on the back of a chocobo? Yeah, okay, I'm not getting involved in that.
You know what? We need to show off our hair. It
Okay,
matches
quick
the chocobo.
I think we need to have a conversation about Teethany.
Yeah.
Princess?
Yeah.
Yeah. The hair to me says princess.
In my heart, anyway.
Oh, she's definitely my princess. That's no question.
But
But is she legal royalty in the kingdom of Sharknado?
yes.
Which is
Yes.
what I'm calling
Yes. 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 Yes.
it. What's that?
Giant ground
Oh, it's a
sloth.
big old bear. A giant what?
Giant ground
Ground
sloth.
sloth? Yes! Please tell me it's a
very
rideable mount.
dangerous.
It is not.
Oh. Giant ground sloths are like one of my favorite animals ever. Which, if you asked 5-year-old Sean, would not have been the case.
Your tastes have matured.
Oh, yes! Those ones that I don't remember the name of.
The glyptodons.
That's the one.
Wow,
Ah,
this
some kind of
area has
weird
all
horse.
the Ice Age animals, huh?
Yeah,
What kind of weird horse is that?
I don't know.
It's just that when I was a kid and there was a giant ground sloth skeleton at the ROM, I was deathly afraid of it.
And now you've come around and you love it?
And emus too. Well, the skeleton still creeps me out a little bit, but the sloth itself is pretty good.
Yeah, not all the mods here are jokes. Some of them are just genuinely cool.
Yeah.
Like
I gotta tell you, Chris. I mean, we did come here for the goofs, but I'm genuinely interested in playing Skyrim now.
I mean, I have been keeping a .text file that is a list of every mod in this. So I can
Awesome.
just send that around to you guys after if you want.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Are these zebras hostile? These zebras are hostile.
Those are attack zebras. You have to watch out.
Yeah, wild zebras are pretty nuts.
Just like in real life. Do they have any of those, you know the, like, giant rhino?
The woolly rhinos? Yeah.
No.
The
It's
gi-
like, it looks a little more like a horse, but it's like twice the size of an elephant.
Not that I... You're not talking about a mammoth, are you?
No. Giant rhino. Super rhino.
Okay.
Don't be
It's the largest mammal to ever walk the earth.
I don't actually...
Can't remember the name of it.
I didn't see it while browsing Skyrim mods. That's all I can say.
Largest mammal.
Hey, Fort Greymore. What do you think about the... Oh. Your chocobo trap is great, Fort Greymore. It's very effective.
Oh, no! Oh, the boy!
The
All right.
boy's fine.
Okay.
All right.
The boy and his stupid little non-jumping legs are fine.
By the way, Rain has extended an invitation for you two to watch our Elder Scrolls GURPS game.
Yes, please.
Did the game just crash?
No.
No.
Oh, look, more chocobos, though. That's fun.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
all the yellow.
yellow ones.
That's the classic flavor.
The game has crashed.
Well, I just got into a deep Wikipedia hole about the largest of every type of animal, including the largest type of algae, which seems like a stupid prize to win.
That feels like it technically gets on the list, but like it knows it doesn't really deserve to be on the list.
Right.
All right, so we are kind of near the normal endpoint.
Yeah, I was
We-
gonna say it's 6:30. Do we want to call it?
I mean,
But Chris, that mod.
we just crashed. I think loading your mod might have actually been kind of the issue. Because we're
okay.
sort of entering the same area, and it looks like the Chocobo mod also edits this area. So
I see.
maybe some of the conflicts there aren't being resolved that gracefully.
Okay. Is there any chance we might be able to resolve some of those conflicts for next time? because I would love to see
I
that
mean,
mod.
we've seen the Chocobo mod. I think
Right.
we can disable the Chocobo mod now. We've had our laugh, we've had our joy. I do love how perfectly it just happened to match my hair. But
Paraceratherium is the name of the monster that I was talking about.
okay, I'll search Nexus mods for that at some point.
And by monster, I meant actual animal that lived during the Age of Mammals.
So, that's where we are on the current set of mods. We're going to have some new mods be added next week, so you all can join us at 4 p.m. or 4:15 p.m. depending on how things fare out on some of us getting back.
Yep. And that will be at, Chris, do you want to do your weird promo for the thing that we're already on?
twitch.tv/franklyimplausible.
There it is. Yeah, so we'll catch you next time for the next episode of Skyrim Streamocracy.
And hey,
thank you all so much for joining us. And if you have any mod ideas, please remember to tweet them to us at ZeroPlausibility, or you can always send them to us by email at franklyimplausible@gmail.com.
because we know we'll be adding new
number
mods.
0, by the way. What was that, Chris?
Because we know we'll be adding new mods. I hope
Oh,
some
that's
of you
happening,
are as excited to find out what's being added in as I am.
Knight of Nazim, Rain suggests. I don't know what that is, but Chris seems excited, so sure.
We'll see. We'll see. Till next week.